everyone, my name is Raju and the World Youth Media is a news channel that spreads the joy of information, news and current affairs amongst youth in a positive way. Jammu and Kashmir opt community schooling for students. The Jammu and Kashmir administration is now opting for community schooling as an alternative for those children who do not have access to online classes because of the lack of internet facilities and electric gadgets. This alternative could hopefully be used as a concept to co-unite the drive of education in the government schools. COVID patient prepares for CA exam in hospital, Odisha. Pic goes viral. A COVID patient was photographed preparing for the Chartered Accountant's examination from his hospital bed in Odisha. The picture, shared on Twitter by IAS officer Vijay Kolange, shows the man with his books and calculator spread out on the hospital bed wearing a face mask and spectacles. He was photographed talking to three people standing next to him in PPE kits. The photograph was taken where Mr. Kolange, the district magistrate and the collector of Ganjam district visited the MKCG Medical College Hospital in Behrampur. Mr. Kolange praised the patient's dedication while sharing the picture on Twitter. Success is no coincidence. You need dedication, IAS officer wrote. Engineering students of Goa have introduced sanitizing robot for workers. In these difficult times, COVID-19 workers aren't safe. Three students named Vivek, Sahil and Drasti from Don Bosco College, Goa have built a robot that can sanitize by spraying or with use of UV light rays. This robot can be operated from a well distance of 400 meters. This robot has been approved by the Chief Minister Pramod Sawant and the Health Minister Vishwajit Rane. IIT Madras says flying taxis will be coming soon. Haven't all of us wondered that there will be flying cars and bikes? Well, I don't know about the bikes, but cars are coming soon. Just imagine, you book a taxi, but this time, instead of you going to the gate of your house, you go on the terrace and there are flying cars waiting for you. Oh, how cool is that? In the next 10 minutes, you will be like 10 kilometers away. Just a minute per kilometer. And that's fast. And yes, no more traffic, so people who have road rage or get frustrated, this is the best solution for you. Looks like some kind of science fiction, isn't it? Well, it will be reality soon. These taxis are fully electric, so they are eco-friendly as well. It will fly at an altitude of 500 meters to 2000 meters, so you can even get a good view of your city from that height. It may be twice the amount of a normal taxi, but hey, if this thing becomes more popular one day, it might become cheaper than a normal taxi. Indian Air Force airlifts 9 cryogenic oxygen containers from Dubai and Singapore. The Indian Air Force airlifted 9 cryogenic oxygen cylinders from Dubai and Singapore and brought them to the Panagarh Air Base in West Bengal. These containers airlifted on 27th April 2021. This would hopefully help India deal with the shortage of oxygen. Two villages in Manipur go into self-imposed lockdown. Yaripok and Chingtha in the Thoubal district of Manipur have decided to impose a 10-day voluntary lockdown till 7th of May to fight against the second wave of COVID-19. Will this be ever imposed in any of the major cities later on? Guess we'll just have to wait and find out. Coronavirus vaccination for all above 18 years of age. Registration for the COVID-19 vaccination for all above the age of 18 to 44 began at 4 p.m. on Wednesday. Citizens would not be allowed to take the vaccine without registration as walk-ins are not allowed. The citizens eligible for the vaccine can register on the WYM portal through the Arogya Setu app. United Nations offers aid to India amid COVID spike. As India battles a crippling surge in COVID-19 infections and deaths, the United Nations has offered the assistance of its integrated supply chain and is willing to help in whatever way it can. A spokesperson for UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres has said, "Thank you UN for your help." Pakistani diplomats caught stealing chocolates and hat in South Korea. Two Pakistani diplomats from Pakistan's embassy in South Korea were caught shoplifting a store in Seoul. According to a report, while one diplomat allegedly stole chocolate treats worth 1,900 won, $1.70, the other a hat worth 11,000 won, $10. With the hat stolen, an employee at the store filed a police report. The police went through the CCTV footage and caught two diplomats. The officers closed the case without booking the suspect because of diplomatic immunity. The other alleged shoplifter, who also holds a diplomatic immunity, remains under investigation. Again, Pakistan and Saudi Arabia join hands to help India in COVID crisis. To combat the growing demand for oxygen in the country, India has reached out to various countries to get containers and oxygen cylinders under operation Oxygen Maitri. Even though Pakistan has many clashes with India, it has joined hands with Saudi Arabia and stepped forward with kindness and offers India 8 metric tons of oxygen to meet its growing supply in the difficult times of COVID. The authorities of both countries are working out on a way the modalities for a quick delivery of the items and can also explore possible ways for further cooperation to mitigate the challenges posed by the pandemic. Virat Kohli in awe after AB de Villiers' astonishing performance against the Delhi Capitals. The two teams, positioned at 2 and 3 in the points table, knock it off with a very close match. Royal Challengers Bangalore edged Delhi Capitals by 1 run in a nail-biting contest at the Narendra Modi Stadium in Ahmedabad on Tuesday. Defending 14 runs in the final over, Mohammad Siraj bowled brilliantly to help his side get over the line despite conceding boundaries on the 2 last balls as Delhi fell 1 short of the target. Never seen a bowling team celebrate a boundary with such happiness. Timo Werner misses from here as Kante sparks in midfield with Benzema's classic volley. Christian Pulisic grabbed Chelsea an away goal in a soaking wet contest at the Bernabeu, but Madrid will be satisfied too as Karim's volley shows off why he is still on top of his game. Before this, Chelsea struggled to make a lead when Timo Werner misses another sitter. Turbo Timo indeed. Chelsea's Kante took home the Man of the Match award after his sparkling midfield Mysterio play. He was everywhere. Active cornering headlights. Ford Europe is developing smart location-based lighting tech using artificial intelligence. By this, the headlight beams just adjust themselves according to the way the car moves. This tech would help the drivers drive safely during night hours and would also help prevent accidents around a curve or turning. Amazing, isn't it? Satellites for 6G technology. Only 61 countries out of 195 have been introduced to 5G tech. Hawaii takes a major lead in the industry with 6G satellites. It is set to launch 2 satellites in July 2021. The satellites aim to verify the 6G network that has been developed. Hawaii launches this tech along with the help of China Mobile and a national space firm.